I won't stop till I hear him say,
Okay, what is going on, CYPRX advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, and foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. In today's video breakdown, guys and gals, really do appreciate you all for returning. We are going to be covering some XRP technical analysis, giving you guys some price predictions, giving you guys some price updates on some tweets that I sent to you guys, to the general public, as well as to the CYPRX students, giving you guys my bullish and bearish targets on XRP as they're updating frequently via volatile price action that we might be experiencing sometime in July towards going into August. But before we do that, guys and gals, these fundamentals on the internet I want to cover for you all have people just straight manipulated. You guys need to understand that the majority of articles, the majority of people on Twitter, and the majority of YouTube have no idea what it is that they are doing or talking about. Please be careful where it is that you are getting your advice from. Again, create your own personal bias and react to current price action information. Current price action information is the best information that you can get. Nobody knows the future of cryptocurrency assets. Nobody knows where any price is going. And any indicator that any individual can tell you to download or get on your TradingView or whatever the case may be, they're getting signals from, is not accurate, and it is always lagging. And those are things that you guys need to understand. So let's dive over. I'm going to screen share with you all real fast, go over some fundamentals towards the end of this video. Stick around. We're going to cover some XRP technical analysis. And without further ado, let's dive into today's video breakdown. So towards the end of the video, this is the analysis that we're going to cover, where I said to you guys on July 7th, XRP buy scenarios I sent to the CYPRX students and covered on the CYPRX YouTube are currently in 14% profit, looking for a run on June highs. We will be watching this trade carefully, and I sent that analysis to the CYPRX students. Here's that screenshot where I said to them, if we fail to attack June lows or we don't see bearish pressure pick up below 29 cents on XRP, I will be looking for intraday buying opportunities to see if price can show us a willingness to attack June highs around 42 to 43 cents. And I sent them the screenshot. I even sent you guys the screenshot on Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure that you guys do just that. Again, remember, I am shadow banned on YouTube and Twitter. So if you want to follow us on Twitter, you guys need to copy the link that's in the description down below, copy and paste that into your browser, and it'll be much easier to find me on Twitter. All right. So before we dive into the technical analysis, I just want to show you guys these news fundamentals. Again, if you guys are reading these and creating personal biases off of what you're going to do in the market, you need to stop doing that. Same thing with Twitter, and same thing with the people that are giving you guys bullish $10,000, $1,000, $50,000 price predictions on XRP and other digital assets, drawing Fibonacci sequences. Remember, the Fibonacci tool is not a tool to gauge future price action. It is a tool to gauge where institutionalized discount or premium is most likely going to be. It is not some magical tool that's going to tell you in the future where price action is going to go. Nothing and no person can do that. Again, we can all just sit here and be speculators as retail investors, hope for the best, but also at the same time prepare for the worst. And it seems like the majority of individuals are not preparing for the worst. Let me show you guys just as an example of how fundamentals like to mess with people. So here we see this Vladimir Putin update, right? Where in 2021, Vladimir Putin was stating cryptos have the right to exist. You guys can see here is an article in 2021, the Russian president clarified that it's too early to issue judgment on what is the future of the crypto market, but he had stated that they have the right to exist. We see later on in an interview with Yahoo Finance and CNBC, flipping the script now all the way in 2022, he states, people in Russia will soon no longer be allowed to use digital assets as a form of payment. Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a bill into law prohibiting the use of digital assets such as cryptocurrency, NFTs, to pay for goods and services. Now, I tweeted out to you guys about these news fundamentals and to be very precautious when you're reading on the internet. Again, where you are seeking your advice from, where you are taking knowledge in from, you need to be very mindful of. Make sure that these individuals have credentials, make sure that they are active day or intraday traders, make sure that they have some type of background. Here at CYPRX, you guys can fact check all of that information. You guys can even go back and watch previous videos where we've given price predictions on this YouTube that have come into fruition within a week to a couple of days. Giving you guys clarity in the market is not a hard thing to do. Why? Because we don't push anything that is unrealistic to our viewers. We are very logical here at CYPRX. You guys will start to see that these Twitter tweeters, these these YouTubers and these fundamental analysts, again, are all illogical with their trading. They give you guys irrational price predictions and illogical price targets and fill your head with this dopamine fix. That's what Twitter and YouTube and these fundamentals are manipulated for, is to give you a dopamine fix so that you give them views and they get paid via interacting with the views, via the ads that they run. And it's just a whole web. And you guys can go watch the YouTube video that I posted about how much money I make on YouTube, clarifying all that for you guys. But here we see another article: Russian president has no plan to ban cryptocurrencies, unlike China, says deputy finance minister. Okay, the deputy finance minister, Alex Moishev, I probably butchered that dude's name, but that's his name. Okay, and then we see here another article now in 2022. So the article was from 2021. We see here now, a year later, Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a law banning digital assets and payments across the nation, according to the policy amendment on Thursday. This is massive. Again, we see massive manipulation where these elites have no idea even themselves what it is that they want to do in the cryptocurrency space. They're causing people to FOMO in by saying that cryptocurrencies are good to go. People put their money in, and then they manipulate the prices for themselves to get discounted prices by tanking the market by doing things like this. Okay, so another thing that I had mentioned to you guys on the Twitter space, if you guys follow me, is this Jed McCaleb crap. Okay, after 8 years of dumping billions of XRP, Jed McCaleb stacks run out in weeks. I'd mentioned to you guys on the Twitter space that there is nothing that is going to come about Jed McCaleb running out of XRP. Okay, I tweeted out to you guys a couple days ago, the coins that are indefinitely replacing our new financial system will only reflect major price increases when the new financial system is ready, not before. What does this mean, guys and gals? That means that banking institutions, right, they're changing their whole entire digital infrastructure. What does this mean? Okay, this means that they have to retrain employees. They have to completely revamp all of their technology, all of the old way of doing things, the paper route. Okay, everything has to be completely redesigned. It is not just going to be something that happens overnight. And everybody on the Twitter space and YouTube, because of these bullish moon boys that draw Fibonacci extensions, have everybody so fixed on their dopamine, right, that they get so, I don't even know what to call it. It's like this just disgusting disease that surrounds the crypto space right now, and you need to knock it off. If you're one of those individuals that has fallen victim to these articles or to these Twitter tweeters, you need to knock it off, guys, because your portfolio is the only portfolio that is going to dwindle. It's going to hurt you. You're going to lose money. Again, paying attention to these I don't want to be the person that calls them idiots, but they are. Okay, so I tweeted out, not before, 90% of XRP holders are zombied out with their attention on the wrong thing. Remember, the media is a manipulation tool. We come over here to another tweet that I had put out to you guys. I think it's hilarious how everyone thinks that once Jed McCaleb's taco stand XRP is done dumping, that XRP is going to pump. If you think that, you have no idea the true agenda behind XRP. They will not reflect the true value of XRP on the open market until their agenda is complete. And if you don't understand the whole open market, closed market ideology behind XRP and how much the banking institutions are actually paying per XRP to transition with one banking institution from another banking institution via buying and selling XRP in between institutions and not reflecting that price on the open market, you guys need to do your research. Again, be very intuitive, be mindful of who it is that you're listening to on the internet. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. Give me a subscribe if you guys are liking this YouTube content so far. Let's dive over to another article showing you guys the manipulation in the market via fundamental articles that you guys can find on the internet. This is from the Daily Huddle. How many freaking YouTubers on this space get their information from the Daily Huddle? Well, look at this article right here from May 16th, 2018. So this is in the past, right? Internet Pioneer says the biggest crypto companies will be worth more than Google and Apple. But let's look down at the bottom and who's saying this information. Again, be mindful of who you're paying attention to and who you're getting your information from. The biggest companies in crypto will be worth more than the tech giants Google and Amazon in 5 to 10 years, according to Alec Mashinsky, the CEO of Celsius Network. You cannot make this stuff up, guys and gals. If you're not aware with what's going on with Celsius right now, I'll take you now into the present day. We come over here now to the Daily Huddle. So we see an article from 2018. Now we see an article now from 2022. US-based lending firm owes $439 million and battled crypto firm Celsius. Celsius Network reveals plans to compensate depositors despite massive $1.1 billion balance sheet deficit. Class action lawsuit accuses troubled crypto exchange Celsius of running like a lateral Ponzi scheme. You cannot make this stuff up, guys. Like, the fundamentals are so manipulative that if it's at the point where if you're getting your bias from these fundamentals, you're probably most likely losing money. You're fitting into that category of individuals that are losing 90% of their money. You need to learn technical analysis properly, and you need to understand via how to react to price action in the current moment. You need to accept your risk, meaning that, for example, I get messages every single day on my Twitter from people asking me, is the bottom in? Do you think quant bottoms in? Do you think XRP bottoms in? Do you think XLM bottoms in? Who cares? You guys as individual investors, again, not financial advice, need to take it upon yourself to ask yourself, okay, if I put $1,000 into XRP right now at 34 cents, do I have the audacity, do I have the willingness to accept that that price could depreciate in value or that my money could depreciate in value? If the answer is no, then it's this simple. Don't invest in crypto. And if you do, accept the risk and you say to yourself, well, XRP sitting at 34 cents. I have $1,000. I want to put that into XRP and I'm okay with it depreciating value temporarily because I believe in the project. I believe in the company Ripple long-term for the value of XRP to appreciate. Then guess what? Take the initial risk, take it upon yourself, do the due diligence, back yourself with research and understand what you're investing in. Stop hoping on some bottom, stop hoping on some unrealistic price prediction and understand ROI and risk in this market and you will come out on top. Again, not financial advice, but 90% of people that are hoping for a bottom, 90% of people that are hoping for some $1,000 to $10,000 price prediction are all going to be the people that never make it in this market. Okay. Think of that and just allow my words to hopefully manifest you into a beautiful trading butterfly that flourishes in this market. Like I don't know how else to help people except to give them the realist version of myself and what it is that we try and attempt to do here with CYPRX by really waking people up and getting them out of the system. But you know what? People don't take it upon themselves to actually listen. So anyways, boom, XRP, stop listening to idiots on the internet. It's not cool and will most likely result in the loss of your hard-earned money. I tried to let XRP holders know a week in advance, nothing would come about. And I'd mentioned to you guys about the Jed Toggle stand pump and dump theory. Okay. Everybody was just like every single tweeter on the internet, every single YouTuber was covering this. It's just rubbish. Literally, it's rubbish. It's all rubbish. Okay. So anyways, moving on. Okay. We come over here. Now let's get into the technical analysis. I'm done my fundamental, my Twitter rant. You guys and gals, I'm just trying to spread crypto awareness here. Here at the CYPRX community, the majority of us here trade forex. We trade GBP, JPY as our main pair. We have a couple of other stragglers in there that trade USD, CAD, gold, things of that nature. But we are all, the majority of us, crypto investors. We all like to know when the bottom is going to be, right? We would all like to know that, but none of us do. And that's the reality of it. The best thing as a trader that you can do is hopefully situate yourself on the right side of the market by doing what? Giving yourself the best risk to reward setup in the current moment, whatever current price action is telling you. And guess what we do here at CYPRX? We teach people how to identify that. Right? We don't know if the bottom is going to be in here at CYPRX, but what we do know is how to manage our risk properly, how to take profit once profits are given to us in the market. Okay. We also know how to protect our capital via using a stop loss if we're trading leveraged positions. Okay. There's so much stuff out there that can help you, again, come out on top in this market. But people don't want to take it upon themselves to dabble into that information. What do they want? They want a dopamine fix from some bullish moon boy that draws a Fibonacci sequence on their chart and tells them, you know, that XRP is going to respect the 3825627 psychological gold level on freaking your I don't even know, dude. It's crazy. So anyways, moving on. This little crypto pump hasn't even, I tweeted this out to you guys. This little crypto pump hasn't even broken June highs yet. And everyone is screaming the bottom is in. Twitter crypto community really needs a good purge. I will say that again, the crypto Twitter community really needs a good purge. Like literally every single bullish moon boy on Twitter could simply go away and we would all flourish phenomenally, or at least you guys would. I don't pay attention to Twitter and I don't really watch YouTube, but man, let me tell you what, when I do, I'm like just praying people are not listening to these imbeciles. Anyways, I'll consider agreeing the bottom is in when May highs and April highs are broken with bullish intent. So we're going to go over that technical analysis real fast. I just want to show you guys that. And then I'm going to go over one more tweet. The buy scenarios that I sent to the CYPRX students that I covered on the YouTube in previous videos. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over the percentages that trade returned on our initial investment here at CYPRX. Again, if you guys want those technical analysis breakdowns, you guys have to be enrolled in the CYPRX mentorship program. That link is in the description down below for anybody that is looking to seriously excel in their technical analysis and the way that they look at the markets, you guys can visit cyprx.teachable.com. Don't forget that I do Zoom calls with anybody that wants to reach out and schedule one with me, so that way I can go over what to expect from the course and show you what you will actually have access to. But let's jump over to the charts and go over this technical analysis via XRP. So first, we're going to cover how this bullish temporary pump, again, that everybody's freaking out about, and I don't know why, because we literally have not even broken June highs. Okay, so we're looking at the charts right now. I'm going to go to the daily time frame, and we're going to just look at what XRP has done over the past couple of weeks. So yes, XRP currently is sitting in profit from the lows around June, right? Where we had that dump down into 28.5 cents, at least on the majority of exchanges. That's the reflection of price action. We saw some other exchanges reflecting 27.5 cents, so on and so forth, okay? But this current price pump has not even price appreciated above June highs. First of all, I will not be looking at holding these bullish positions without protective stop losses until we break these June highs. Significantly following that, we have the May highs around 65 cents that need to break before we can confirm that the bottom is in. Now, let me explain the logic from my perspective, again, not financial advice, why this is. Because we can clearly see here the last significant area around April, around 77 to 85 cents, what I mentioned to you guys on the YouTube, that price action on XRP was going to dump to grab this what? Trend line liquidity right here, guys and gals. The market makers attack retail traders, and we could clearly see that this was a third touch of a trend line. I've covered this multiple times on this YouTube channel. That is how retail traders trade. They are taught that the third touch of a trend line is the most significant and most important and valuable touch of a trend line. That is where you should be entering in at a trend line, right? Go look it up on Baby Pips. You can confirm what I'm saying to you. So anyways, we see the market grab liquidity from a high during April, and then it makes a lower low in comparison to the previous area of price action, and a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low formation. Now, these lower lows and lower highs just so happen to be roughly at around the April highs, around 85 to 90 cents, give or take. And then we see the May highs fall into place at roughly at around 65 to 70 cents, give or take. Okay. So with that being said, as long as, and I've covered this for you guys multiple times, as long as we hold bullish support and bullish momentum above these highs in the form of two different scenarios, we need to see the market break above these highs and hold and continue with bullish support, creating higher highs or higher lows above these levels, or we need to see the market show some type of bullish willingness to attack these highs, or the liquidity that exists above these highs from people with buy stops and people that have over leveraged sell positions. And once that happens, we need to see the lows that get created, or the higher lows that get created that come up into the space, hold in the form of bullish support if there is a pullback looking something like this. Again, we would need the same thing to happen above the 85-cent psychological level coming into April highs. And if at any given point in time, we do not get that bullish confirmation or hold above June highs, 42 cents, May highs, 65 cents, or April highs, 85 cents, we could see what? We could see the banking institutions look at that as a premium zone to take sell positions from, to come and dump the market one more time. So these are case sensitive areas. And again, my personal opinion that I've given to the CYPRX students to be mindful of if they are in any leverage buy positions, or if they are building a cryptocurrency portfolio for take profit areas, or at least temporary take profit areas in the short term. Again, because we do not know what's going to happen to price action once the market violates areas of liquidity. Let's say the market violates this May high at around 65 cents, and the banking institutions decide that that is a premium price for them to sell at, and they dump the market again, and you took no profit. Again, what's going to happen to your portfolio is it's going to be back in the red again. It's going to give you a headache, and you're going to be the same person that you were when you were entering all here in this area, asking if the freaking bottom is in. Don't do that to yourself, you guys and gals. Learn how to trade the market properly, learn how to take profit from your positions, scaling in and out of the market, again, having a long-term bag and having a short-term bag that you grow intraday. Okay, again, not financial advice. That's just what we do here at CYPRX. We have a long-term portfolio designated to XRP, XLM, other utility assets that we know for a fact we're not going to touch. We have designated take profit areas in the double digits, where we're just going to sit on our hands and wait to see if that plays out. But then we also have intraday and scalping bags where we grow that on a day-to-day intraday level, where we look to allocate funds into the market and then take profit at certain take profit levels to build our portfolio over a prolonged period of time. Anybody that is looking for that technical analysis edge to learn that trading strategy, again, link is in the description down below. Bearish targets. What could I potentially see happening? Worst case scenario on XRP. I've said this multiple times, 13 cents. That's as lowest that I think personally XRP is going to go in the near future. Now, again, who knows? Who knows what the future is? I have buy limits set at 25 cents, 18, 17, and 13 cents just in case. I have capital set on the side just in case those lower price targets come into fruition. Did I buy some XRP in this general vicinity? Absolutely, which leads me to the technical analysis breakdown that I gave to the CYPRX students, letting them know that if we do not take June lows, I'm going to be looking for intraday buying opportunities to come and take out June highs. The logic behind that trade is that if the market makers are not interested temporarily, again, you have to take that into consideration, in the liquidity beneath June lows down here in this general vicinity underneath of 28.5 cents, where are they going to target? We know that banking institutions like to target areas of liquidity. So guys and gals, it is common sense. If they are not going to seek to take the liquidity beneath June lows, where is the next significant area? Obviously, of course, above June highs, it is going to be May highs. But in the short term, we could see a price push, and I've said this to you guys on Twitter multiple times, up into 42 to 50 cents to come and clear out all the liquidity from over-leveraged sellers that chased this bearish market during the massive May dump, okay? So currently, right now, given that screenshot that I sent to the CYPRX students and given the screenshot that I sent to you guys via Twitter, you can see that we are currently still sitting in profit from that entry range, roughly at around 22 to 23%. Anybody that stuck capital into the market here at CYPRX, when I posted that, is obviously, of course, still sitting in profit. It is up to them to decide whether or not to take partials out or to hold this trade, maybe potentially if they're trading leverage, moving their stops to break even, or deciding what it is that they're going to do with that 22% profit. Even you guys watching this Twitter, if anybody benefited from that call out, make sure that you guys smash that thumbs up button, giving you guys the clarity, the realness time and time again here in the cryptocurrency markets. I really do appreciate the love and the support, guys and gals. We have officially reached 7,000 YouTube subs. I cannot thank you guys enough. The team here at CYPRX knows for a fact that we are growing. We have big things coming. If you guys didn't see the Twitter post where I showed you guys some of the blueprints for the CYPRX trading floor coming in 2023, 2024, go check that out. Big things are coming. Don't forget that we're going to be doing a 100 XRP giveaway once we reach 10,000 YouTube subs, along with the CYPRX hat and a CYPRX t-shirt at the end of this month. Hopefully we get the first CYPRX YouTube paycheck. And I mentioned to you guys that every single time YouTube decides to pay me more than $500 for making this lovely content for you guys, that I was going to be giving you guys a portion of that away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy $50 of XLM, and I'm going to choose one lucky YouTube subscriber to send that to in the form of a easy, simple 2 to 5 second transaction. Bada boom, bada bing. We will carry on to the next month. Blessings to you guys. I really do appreciate the love and the support. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as always, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you guys on the next YouTube video breakdown. Everybody have a good rest of your week.
I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.